Hey man, we got this girl. She seems to be going through it right now. It says she's celibate, so her date ghosted her. Now that's a crazy caption, bro. Insane caption. We finna react to this together, y'all.
I told a guy that I was waiting till marriage. It was our fifth date. We were trying to decide if we wanted to be exclusive or not, expectations and what that would look like. And we talked about my waiting for marriage for about an hour. And he had a lot of questions. And I was like trying to answer them to the best of my ability and explain where I'm coming from and why it's important to me. He was really nice about it, like just a gentleman, just wanting to understand. And I told him, I know that this is a lot to take in, and I want you to be able to make the best decision for you. So please, take a couple days. Don't think about my emotions, just think about what you need in a relationship. And give me a call back in a couple days. I've been waiting for the phone call all day. And I'm like, I know that it'll be good either way. Like, this is just how it is. Like, if I'm gonna choose to, set myself apart in Christ, then this is what dating looks like. But it just feels kind of bad to be waiting for his phone call, waiting to see, am I worth dating if I don't have sex? And I'm like, he hasn't called yet, and it's 8 p.m. And so I'm like, well, maybe he's not calling because he'll show up to my place with flowers and tell me that that's not what he was interested in me.
And that's your error right there. I was with you, and then that's your having those expectations and fantasy. That's what's gonna break you. That's what's gonna break your heart. If you think that you should save yourself for the right one, that's on you, boo boo. And if he doesn't want that, it's more about him than you. It's not your worth. It's him. That did not align with what he wants. But having he's gonna show up with flowers and it might happen, and it's great if it happens. But if it doesn't, the deception is gonna be grand. But yeah,
tell me that that's not why he was interested in me, and that he wants to be in a relationship with me either way, and that I'm worth it. But is that unrealistic? I don't know. I just wish that I was worth a big gesture, because right now I don't even know if I'm worth a phone call. And it hurts a little bit. But either way, I'll be fine.
Yeah, it's gonna restrict the people that are gonna be able to accept that. But I mean, you don't want those people according to your faith. That's not what you're really looking for. Rejection stings. It does. Even if those is because of those barriers, and those barriers are set by you. When it's like, oh yeah, it's a no for me. That's yeah. No. It's still it's a possibility that stings. It says more about him, not in a bad way. Just it's about him. That rejection is about him. He does not align with what you want. Move on. It might be harder to find your match and find someone that's gonna align with that. Do you have to change your faith or how you see this because of that? That's how you feel. But I gotta be real with you. It might be a little bit harder. But I'm trying to be nice here.
To be honest.
It's gonna be hard as fuck.
I don't think it's necessarily going to be more difficult. I think it just means that you have to search appropriately, right?
It's a challenge.
So it's one of those situations where it's like, if you want to...
You got to go on Christian mingle?
You want to meet a Jewish boy, might have to date a Jewish boy.
Jewish mingle.
I think it makes no sense to date someone who's not Jewish and then,
expect that from them. Yeah.
Right. So, I'd have to ask, what's this guy's faith level? Is he anywhere near you? I think 5 dates to spring that on somebody is a bit long. I think you should probably mention that pretty early on, especially if it's something that's important to you. Most people I've known who were into that tell you on the first or second date, especially when things about faith happen. For me, marriage is really important. I want to wait till marriage. 5 dates a bit much, in my opinion.
5 days is a bit much.
Especially if you're talking in between, that should have come up a while back. But I'm not going to get on you too much for that.
Well, she's also super young, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Relatively. But
Experience.
also, the whole thing about sex, like she said one thing, she's like, "Am I not worth waiting for?" It's not. It's not about that for everyone. It's not. Some people, they're impatient. They just want to have sex. Some people have bad intentions. They just want to sleep with you and disappear. But also for some folks, it's like the idea of waiting till marriage is like, what if we're sexually incompatible and now we're till death do us part? For some folks, they don't want to take that risk. And you might be like, but you're overblowing it. I'm telling you right now, there's plenty of people who are married to somebody and they have zero sexual chemistry. And for some folks, it's a little bit important to have that kind of intimacy that they really enjoy and they really like.
I'd say for
Other
most
folks, it's not the case. So I'm not just saying like, religious people have less fulfilling sex marriage. I think that's not true. I think a lot of them self-report that they are happier. But for a lot of folks, they would like to have that kind of intimacy going in. For them, it's part of what's important. Yeah, and you made a comment before where she was like hoping for the guy to show up and do that big gesture or whatever. I get where she's come from. I think when you like somebody and things are going seemingly well, when there's like a period of no communication, you're not detached from it. So you're like, oh, maybe the person got hit by a car. You start thinking like, wow, shit. Maybe the person, just needs more time to think it over. You're going to think all of the possibilities because in your head, like, we have such a good vibe. We have such a good thing going. You guys are watching at home. Have y'all not liked somebody and then things were going south, but you didn't even realize it? And in your head, you were rationalizing every most unlikely scenario.
No, nigga. Sorry, bro. I ain't never had no problem with women. Never had a problem with females in my life. Sorry that's not common, but that's true. No cap.
In your head, it's not like it's just the same thing for her. She's hoping that what she felt, that she thought the other person felt, is still there.
Yeah.
The logic that you're talking about isn't going to factor in for somebody like that until they've come to really accept the fact that, like, oh, okay, this shit really did. But it's a standard. I think it's a standard reaction.
I'm not saying that it's officially dead or anything like that, but there's a difference between, oh, I think you want to take more time to think about it or whatever, then I really hope he brings flowers to my doorstep and say that everything is, that's a scenario. There's a difference between, I hope he's okay and he needs more time. That's, for me, that's very neutral. That's on the level of very, very neutral. I wish he comes to my doorstep with flowers. That's expectations. We're no longer in the realm of neutral. You're having expectations of a certain scenario happening. And to me, that's a recipe for disappointment.
I agree it's a recipe for disappointment, but everyone's going to hope for a good scenario.
Sure.
Everyone's essentially what she's doing with this whole like bring me flowers. All she's really saying is, I hope you're going to come here and reassure me that you want me for me. Right? Because what she say, I hope you're going to show up at my door with flowers and tell me that sex was never really part of the equation. I really want you.
Maybe.
All she's really saying with that is, oh, you really wanted me for me and not the physical contact.
Maybe I'm too literal.
Fair. I think all she just wants the phone call for him to be like, I want you. That's all. So, you can imagine whatever kind of scenario. Like, girl, knock on my door and tell me you want to suck my dick. Right? Everyone can imagine whatever they want. Well, of course I want. I can't wait to. You're 12-inch super Negro. Right? Super Negro. How is she going to know that you have.
Bro, preach. Stop the cap.
Stop the cap.
Come on, bro. This nigga is cap, bro. You ain't got no 12-inch, bro. Not pocket watching. That was pause. But we know this nigga ain't got no rigs. Like, come on, bro. Look at these niggas. No disrespect, though. No disrespect.
A 10-inch donker on you if she's never slept with you.
Because, you don't wait for marriage.
Facts. I don't even wait to wait.
You don't wait to wait.
I don't know what waiting is.
I don't want to wait.
When you want to have sex? Now. She said her.
I'm not gonna lie, look like this is the end of this. That's all they have to say on the reaction part. They gonna speak on them for the rest of the video, but you know how YouTubers is, getting extra minutes, the DDG style. No shade. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about this video down below. Let me know if y'all want me to react to more of these preaching ABBA videos or ABBA and preach. Yeah, I love y'all boys. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.